Hi, Sarah. My name is Allison. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in today. How was the drive-in?
It was a little long because there was a lot of traffic. Because it was raining.
Is it still raining?
Yeah, and people I don't know how to drive in the rain.
Yeah, understandable. Well, I'm glad you got here safely. Welcome to our facility. My name is Allison. Like I said earlier, I am a licensed clinical social worker, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make you feel better with our services that we can provide to you. This is a facility for young adults like yourself. How old are you again?
I'm
21,
21.
okay. Okay, Sarah, before we get started, I kind of want to introduce to you some of the services that we provide here. Today, we're probably just going to have a short meeting, just get to know each other, get more comfortable. We can talk about what's going on a little bit, what's going on in your life, and hopefully plan for the next session. But before we get started, I want to talk to you about some things as a social worker that I have to tell you about. As a social worker, I am a mandated reporter. So that means if you come in and talk to me about child abuse or neglect, I will have to report that, or harm to yourself or others. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I do have an obligation to report that if you ever say something along those lines. Also, this is a confidential, very confidential place. Your records will all be kept safe. No one will be able to access them. And everything you say to me will kind of just build a worker-client relationship to where we can get to know each other and you can start to get more comfortable in talking about what's really going on in your life. So first of all, I just want to ask, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah? Did you have a... Let's get that. I'll get that out. Will you tell me what's really going on? What's going on in your life right now?
Well, I guess I just have been, I've had a lot of emotions going every which way because I, have been, had a lot of, a sense of insecurity for a really long time, and I just, wasn't confident in my body, and so when my mother passed away, I got a large amount of money from her life insurance, and I chose to spend that on getting a breast enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, I have felt so much more confident, and
that's good.
That kind of subsided, but I still just sometimes feel like I'm not good enough, and I think it kind of stems from my mom passing away.
When did your mother pass away?
She passed away about 9 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
She had ALS, and it went pretty quickly. So sometimes I'm grateful for that because I didn't have to watch her suffer for a really long time.
I can't imagine how that might have been.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
And my she was great.
Were you close with her?
Yes, she was my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
She always made me feel so great about myself, always encouraging me to do the things I was good at and pushing me to be better at things I weren't good at, and she just really made me feel like such an awesome person inside and out. And I think a lot of times when I'm having these senses, these moments of insecurity,
mm-hmm.
It's because she's not here to give me that validation that I used to have.
That's totally understandable. You were very close with your mother, as I can tell. So from what I can see, From what I can see, you're dealing with some self-conscious issues ever since your mother has passed, and getting the breast enhancement did help for a little bit, but didn't completely solve all your problems. So you're here today to talk about it, which is good. Mm-hmm. You're making a right decision. So basically, you're feeling a little, you've, ever since your mother has gone and passed, you're feeling a little self conscious about yourself because she was kind of the person that was always there for you and lifted you
Yeah.
up when you were down.
And I mean, I think, I don't know how to word it really. My father, I'm pretty close with him, but he started dating another woman while my mother was still alive
Oh.
and pretty much dying. And so it's caused a lot of like family turmoil and like family arguments because I just can't believe that my father would do that. And so it's caught like it just makes me feel like if my dad can't respect my mother to wait till she like dies to date someone else, like what does he think of me kind of?
Yeah, it seems like that was really rough on you.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Is he still dating her?
Yes. They her name's Susan. They've been dating for almost a year, I guess. And I recently just visited him in San Francisco, and it was good. It was a good visit. My boyfriend came with us, so
You have a boyfriend?
yeah, he goes to school with me, and he is awesome. He's really great. He met me post breast enhancement, which I'm kind of glad about because he doesn't have to like remember what I used to look like. Like he just sees me as me.
So you've had previous problems before you got the breast enhancement about self-conscious. Did you start developing those problems before or after your mother passed?
I don't know, probably before. I just always have like looked around and have seen like other girls that are like prettier than me and just like have better bodies, and I just always felt like if I had like a bigger chest that like I would just feel so much better about myself. And I think like when my mom passed away, it just kind of added to like me wanting to get a boob enhancement. And then with like the money that was left, it was like it made it a possibility. So I went ahead and did it.
Yes. So your mother left you quite a bit of money, and did she ever let you know what she wanted you to do with that money or anything?
Well, she couldn't talk about the last 3 months of her life, and so she never specified. I'm assuming she probably wanted me to save it because that's what normal parents would want. But I don't know. I have a job. My dad pays for the majority of my schooling, and he paid for my car. I do still have lots of bills to pay, but with my job, I can pay for them. Like I'm able enough to like sacrifice that money.
Do you think, have you ever talked to your boyfriend about just some of the self-conscious issues that you have?
No.
No? Do you think maybe you like opened up to him about your past? Do you guys ever talk about your mother or anything?
I only talk to my mom every now and then, or talk to people about my mom every now and then, because my boyfriend didn't know my mom ever because we started dating once she had passed. And so I don't really like to bring it up because then it's like I don't like talking to people who didn't know her. So.
Okay, Sarah, it seems like you're having a hard time dealing with coping, first of all, with your mother's death, and also you're pretty insecure about yourself. And I feel like you have been for quite a while, but while your mother was alive, it was a little better. Am I right? Okay. So, Sarah, do you ever talk to your stepmother ever? Or actually your father's girlfriend, excuse me?
Sometimes she'll send me a text here or there being like, how's school, how's whatever, but I get along with her, but like she'll never be my mom.
Is she the kind of person that you don't feel like you could talk about your insecurities with?
No, because she would just tell my dad, and I don't want my dad to
Yeah.
because then he'll freak out.
So your boyfriend Matt, would you say you guys have a pretty healthy relationship?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so this was, as our first meeting, I think it went pretty well. I think you got a lot off of your chest. Do you feel a little bit better about talking to someone right now?
Yeah.
Do you think this was helpful?
Mm-hmm.
Over the next few sessions, if you do decide to come back, I will be not consistently, but I will be asking for feedback so I can do my best to help you. So next time we can talk about some goals that we want to reach for you to maybe start feeling less self-conscious about yourself and maybe dealing with some underlying problems about your mother's passing. But I will see you again. I hope that you have a great day, and it was really nice to meet you, Sarah.
Nice to meet you too.